Hello, I'm Diane from Dementia, Jersey, and today we're talking about memory, how it works, how it changes in dementia, and most importantly, how we can support memory. Memory isn't just one thing, it's a combination of different systems working inside the brain. So let's break it down into 3 simple steps. Step 1, learning. This is where we take in new information. We use our senses, we pay attention, and we try and absorb details, like noticing the smell of coffee or the sound of somebody's voice. Step 2, storage. Our brain saves that information, a bit like filing it away in a filing cabinet. Different types of memory, like tastes, faces, or emotions, go into the different drawers. Step 3, recall. Bringing information back. Retrieving a memory is like finding the right key to unlock a drawer, but sometimes we need a prompt like a photo or a smell or a familiar phrase to unlock it. How memory changes in dementia. In dementia, brain changes can make it harder to store, recall, or process information. Short-term memory is often affected first. Recall can become patchy. Someone might vividly recall a childhood story, but struggle to remember what they had done earlier in the day. Emotional memory often stays strong, so people might remember how you made them feel, even if they forget what you've said. Language and word finding might become difficult, but despite these changes, people with dementia can still learn new information and benefit from fresh strategies and techniques. Understanding memory is key to promoting independence. When we support memory well, we help people stay healthy, stay sharp, and stay socially connected. Supporting memory with different tools. Well, before we dive in to specific examples, I want to point you to a book called The Memory Handbook by the Alzheimer's Society. It's packed with lots of tips and ideas, and it really emphasises that everybody learns differently. So keep trying, keep experimenting until you find something that works for you. There are many memory aids out there, such as calendars, whiteboards, reminder apps, talking clocks, pill organisers, but the most powerful tool is conversation. Talk with a person, listen to their concerns and find out what is important to them. And then together you can create a plan that feels relevant and manageable for them. You might want to consider using a problem-solving approach. You can use these 4 steps whenever you come across a challenge. 1. Identify the problem. The person might say, I feel embarrassed when I forget my friend's name. Number 2, assess how important that problem is to the person. It might be causing them anxiety or stress or even withdrawing socially. Number 3, explore strategies together, because by the time a person has been diagnosed with dementia, they've been dealing with problems for a long time and will probably have used many different ways to overcome memory lapses. Discuss what they've tried, and then you can brainstorm new approaches together. Number 4, practice and rehearse. Repetition builds confidence and skill. So here are some examples and strategies you might want to consider. If a person is struggling to remember a friend's name, they might use friendly words like love or mate or something similar. You might consider an alphabet search. So mentally run through the alphabet until something clicks. You might say A, B, C, Catherine. Use words beginning with the same sound or letter. So if somebody called Phil wears really bright, colourful shirts, you might think, there goes Funky Phil, or Sunny Sarah, or Tall Tom. Some people just say they like to be honest and say, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, I've got dementia. Another problem might be getting lost. So you might want to encourage the person to carry an ID card with a name, address, and emergency contact number. Or you could use a GPS tracker or a location sharing app. Encourage the person to stick to familiar routes and landmarks, or maybe suggest wearing a medical alert bracelet or a sunflower lanyard. If you want to remember a long number, try chunking. break the information down into small parts. So instead of trying to remember a mobile number, something like 079912365, break it down and think of it as 079 912 365. If the person forgets why they went into the room, try this, retracing your steps. Encourage the person to sort of think about which room were they in last, what were they doing, what did they have in the hand. And here are some general tips. Create a home base for keys, wallets, glasses, maybe a big bowl by the front door. Label key hooks or trays with photos or coloured tags. Encourage placing items back in the home base immediately after use. Try keeping organised. Write things down, appointments, tasks and thoughts. A notebook or sticky notes make a quick reference. Do one task at a time. If you have to do something, do it now rather than later when it may get lost from your mind. Try to maintain good physical health. So what is good for your heart is good for your brain. Encourage reading, writing and numeracy. These help with attention, concentration and problem-solving skills. Try something new. Stay socially connected. It's really important for supporting memory. You might want to encourage the person to join groups with others who have lived experience of dementia, and then they can have a type of community where they can share understanding and experiences and enjoy some activities together. So let's recap. Memory changes with dementia, but not all memory fades. Use a problem-solving approach. Make learning personal and meaningful. Use memory aids, notebooks, photos, calendars, timers, there's lots out there. And keep to routines. Stay healthy, stay sharp and stay connected. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. Please do get in touch with Dementia Jersey if you would like to find out more.